Now on to the section we've all been waiting for. These are all the terms to be aware of before you select health insurance. Let's walk through every term and how you need to consider it when picking a plan. A premium is a payment you make generally monthly to your health insurer to get health insurance coverage. If you have employer-sponsored insurance, it comes right out of your paycheck. A deductible is the annual amount you would have to pay in healthcare expenses before your insurance starts kicking in and covering a portion of your expenses. So say your deductible is $5,000 and on your 10th birthday, your friend cut open your finger with a pair of scissors and you went to the hospital and that cost $4,000. That means your insurance wouldn't help cover your medical costs until you've spent another $1,000 in medical expenses that year. However, routine doctor's visits and prescriptions would be covered by insurance pre-deductible. Oh great, another term. Coinsurance is a term you need to know when you've spent up to your deductible. This refers to the percentage of your healthcare post-deductible that you still have to pay on every bill. Copays are the amounts that you pay healthcare providers for every service you have done, and not every plan has copays. Typically, your PCP might have a standard $25 copay, and a specialist, like an endocrinologist, might have something like a $75 copay. Out-of-pocket maximums consider all the money that you've spent across your deductible, coinsurance, and your copays. At a certain point, your plan won't require you to spend any more money, and the insurer will cover all the additional costs. That's the out-of-pocket maximum. A network refers to the groups of doctors that take certain health insurance plans. So if you have insurance through Blue Cross, for example, any doctor that takes Blue Cross would be in-network for you. And each network will have an online directory that you can check to find nearby doctors in-network. Sometimes out-of-network doctors are covered, but they're usually more expensive. So if you're looking to meet some highly educated single doctors in your area, find your online directory. Pre-authorization is when your health insurance confirms that an upcoming healthcare service is medically necessary. Although, be careful. This does not necessarily mean that the insurer will cover all of your medical bills. They'll cover a portion of the services performed, which means you also may be responsible for part of it. So when you hear something is approved by insurance, just make sure that you get the details correct on what and how much is approved so you know exactly what you're responsible for. Yeah, so they just expect us to know all this stuff? Like, why did no one teach us this in school? What were we doing? We were learning cursive. That's what we were doing. So with all these terms in mind, you need to find a balance for your medical needs and priorities. We'll talk later about how to think through these decisions. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Take our course about healthcare and health insurance to learn everything you need to know. Head over to onomy.co.